Hello, this is Chilu Lemba, and I'm here today to update you on the progress of the album Flowers, Needles, Drumbeats, which we started recording sometime last year, and it's taking shape. We've done a whole lot of songs. I was hoping that we'd have it ready by January, but at the current rate that we're moving with, we're just fine-tuning things and making sure that the music is perfect. So it should be out in the early part of 2012. I'm not putting a date there so that I lessen the pressure on myself and the team that's working on the album. But I thought I should introduce you to a couple of songs that you are to expect once the album is released. I'm very excited about the album. In 2006 we put together an album called Sound Legacy, and my hope with each time I do music is that we raise the bar and give a product which is a lot better than what we did last time. So some time ago, about 10 years ago, we did Shibuka, which was on the Rhythm Nation project, which did pretty well. Sound Legacy had a few hits such as Safari, Let's Ride, Clear the Runway, and a few others. But on this particular one, I'm happy and excited to be working with some people who I haven't worked with in the past, but have admired from a distance. Among them, on the title track, Flowers, Needles, Drumbeats, we have Zubs, The Last Letter, who is a rapper born in Zambia, raised in Zimbabwe, and based in South Africa. He's put together a whole lot of hits in the past, and it was a pleasure and I'm honored to work with him on this particular track. He did the hook. JK, who is an artist I first collaborated with, not necessarily collaborated in the pure sense. We had songs that featured on an album called the Rhythm Nation project. I did a song called Shibuka, and he was just starting to make an impact with a group called Just Close. They did a song which was a gospel song in Bemba called Ndemilumbanya. So over the years, he's gone on to do huge things, been nominated and won a number of awards. Some of you might remember him because he featured on the 1-8 project on a song called Hands Across the World, which was written, produced by R. Kelly. And JK flew to Chicago, as far as I know, to record his part. The video's on YouTube, you could Google it. And so JK's on Flowers, Needles, and Drumbeats doing the chorus, and he does an extremely wonderful job on it. We have a rapper called Fee. His full name is Kofi, but we know him as Fee. He is Ghanaian, based in Johannesburg, so I'm not sure if he considers himself a Johannesburger. Probably does. He's a brilliant rapper. He's got a voice which has a nice baritone to it, and he raps on the third verse. And I'm also honored and privileged to have Pompey the African Eagle on the song. He does the second verse. The song basically is about a girl who, we kind of take a snapshot of a girl's life, and there are 3 phases, and in each of the 3 phases of her life, 3 things appear, flowers, needles, and drumbeats. So at birth, there are flowers at the bedside when she's born, needles because she's inoculated, then drumbeats in celebration of her birth. In the second verse, the needles come in because in her life, in this particular case, she goes a bit wayward. and so she uses needles for the wrong reasons. Flowers are presented to her from prospective boyfriends and things of that sort. And then in the last verse, it might have a tragic ending. I shouldn't give too much of it away because it's almost like you're watching a movie and you need to plug into the song, join us with your imagination, and see what the ending is all about. Might have a happy ending, might have a sad ending. And the only way to find out is once the song is ready, listen to it, and I'm hoping that you enjoyed. So that's Flowers, Needles, Drumbeats, produced by the group at the Studio Next Door. The Studio Next Door produces awesome beats, and the company is led in terms of the beats by a gentleman named Inyambo. We call him Nyams, and he's been behind a whole lot of productions in the past for South African rappers and singers, and so I'm excited to have him on the project. And Flowers, Needles, Drumbeats is one out of, I think, about 10 songs that have been contributed by the Studio Next Door. So that's just a snapshot for now, and that is the first video log relating to Flowers, Needles, Drumbeats. Hope you enjoyed it. And now here's a sample of the song.
Among many, 3 elements are a constant feature in our lives. Flowers, needles, drumbeats. They've always been there. Check it. Before the foundations of the planet, before we heard of Michael, Latoya, Tito, or even Janet, before we had apples and peaches and pomegranates, before David Copperfield discovered how to vanish, we had love, harmony, we trusted family to have our best interest with flowers, needles. needles and drum beats. Inoculated, needle jab in the thigh, scream, hear the baby cry, sing her a lullaby. Flowers by the bedside, congratulated by friends and family, all wishing her a good life. One day she'll be a bride, flowers in her hair, right? Till then, we all hoping she keep her head right. Drum beats banging like it did in the villages, celebrating the birth of a princess. Way before King Shaka and the legendary battles with a spear called Assegai. Before the pyramids were constructed, so mere mortals could touch the sky. We had love, harmony, we trusted, family to have our best interest. With flowers, needles and drum beats. Now hit the drum. Flowers.
Seasonally bloom to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living
Needles.
Pierce into the groove for the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence.
Drum beats.
Free yourself, move to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living, don't matter what you do, keep living, celebrate the essence of existence to the rhythm.
The baby now a teen, seeking emancipation and never stressing. And the baby I'm 18, all the parents ever heard ain't seen her in a while, cause she always left when they try to discipline a child. She seeking happiness in all the wrong places, needles through her veins while the drum beats blazing. In the club with her so-called love, we use flowers as gifts to usher in the drugs. Strolling through Wonderland, she went deeper in the rabbit hole, morals falling down like the dominoes. Her reputation more fouler than a snotty nose, gossip on every corner like, oh yeah, there she goes. And wreck under a reputable lineage, family got a prophet and he couldn't stand the images. Really sad the condition is when the dark side gets the minds of these little kids.
Seasonally bloom to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living, pierce into the groove for the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Drum, free yourself, move to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living, don't matter what you do, keep living, celebrate the essence of existence to the rhythm.
Flowers on the grave, the high she craved, enslaved and wiped her life out like a wave. So many close shaves, never did stave off the hunger and need for more scores, so afraid for. Seen her spread on the slab, broke her arms. Pops freaked out, seeing the needle in her arm. Mortician explained, aware of the pain, that is one of the steps taken when he bombs. Now she's calm, now she's at rest. Still like the heart that once beat in her breast. What a mess, man. Could have been one of the best, man. Made the wrong move, now she's losing her chest, man. Life's a game, not checkers but chess, fam. I guess you played it wrong with the trials and tests, fam. You win some, you lose some. Life can be gruesome. It's why I walk with God, an unbreakable twosome. I'm saying, yo.
Seasonally bloom to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living, pierce into the groove for the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Drum, free yourself, move to the rhythm, celebrate the essence of existence. Living, don't matter what you do, keep living, celebrate the essence of existence to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Celebrate the essence of existence
To the rhythm.